last night of Pompeii. The city of Pompeii, in the summer of 79 AD, was alive with the rhythms of Roman life. As the sun dipped behind Mount Vesuvius, shadows stretched across the tiled roofs and lamps flickered to life in the narrow streets. Children laughed in the courtyards, chasing one another between stone columns. Bakers pulled fresh loaves from their ovens. Merchants packed away their goods from the bustling forum. The night carried the scent of wine and roasted meat. In taverns, sailors and traders shared stories of the sea, while musicians played soft notes of the lyre. Families gathered around their hearths, speaking of the harvest to come, of gladiator games, of small joys that made life full. To the people of Pompeii, it was just another evening, ordinary, familiar, safe. But overhead, the silent mountain was watching. As darkness settled, subtle signs appeared. Dogs barked without reason. Birds flew restlessly, circling the skies long after dusk. The air felt heavier, filled with a faint scent of sulfur. Some citizens noticed tremors, small vibrations that rippled through the ground. Cups rattled on wooden tables. Oil lamps flickered, though no wind stirred. But the people of Pompeii were used to such things. Vesuvius had shaken before. The earth always calmed again. On this night, however, the mountain's silence felt different. Pliny the Elder, the Roman scholar in nearby Misenum, noted strange clouds rising, pale against the stars. His nephew, Pliny the Younger, would later write of these omens, not knowing they marked the last hours of an entire city. Shortly after midnight, a low rumble began. It grew deep and relentless, like thunder trapped beneath the earth. Then an explosion. Vesuvius erupted, sending a column of fire and ash miles into the sky. The night lit up as if dawn had come too soon. Stones rained down, roofs cracked, streets filled with cries. People fled their homes, clutching children, gold, or idols of their gods. Some covered their mouths with cloth, coughing against the ash. Others prayed at temples, kneeling before statues that would soon be buried. The air turned black. Torches could not pierce the darkness. The city of Pompeii was drowning not in water, but in fire and ash. Pyroclastic surges, waves of burning gas and rock swept down the mountain faster than a man could run. Those who fled toward the sea found the shore blocked with debris. Those who stayed prayed for mercy, huddled together in cellars and courtyards. In one home, a mother shielded her child with her body. In another, lovers clung to one another, choosing to face death together. Archaeologists would one day find them shadows frozen in stone. The air burned to breathe. Ash piled higher, collapsing roofs, trapping families beneath. Pompeii was no longer a city of laughter, but of silence, broken only by the rumble of the mountain and the cries of the dying. By dawn, Pompeii was gone. The once lively streets lay beneath meters of ash. Homes, temples, theaters, all entombed. Some 2,000 souls perished, their final moments preserved forever in the hardened earth. For centuries, the city lay hidden, forgotten. But when it was rediscovered in the 18th century, the world saw not just ruins, but lives interrupted. Frozen gestures of fear, of love, of prayer. The last night of Pompeii is not only a tragedy of nature, it is a reminder that life, fragile and fleeting, can change in a single night. That even the greatest cities may fall to silence. Tonight, as we remember, we hear their voices in the ashes, and we honor the city that lived and died beneath the shadow of the mountain.